jump on board.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Hello. You know, there you are. Here we are. Good to see you. Welcome to the I Got Love live stream, complete with Jasmine's dog.
She's here. She's obsessed right now with the bird next door.
I think it's a human pretending to be a bird.
That would be incredible. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I just moved into this place that we're doing this stream, and I can hear this bird through the walls, and there's a certain hour of night when the bird gets really loud. And I gotta wonder, like, why would you ever have a bird?
We have birds.
Did we?
Yeah, budgies.
Apparently we had birds, and by we mean as siblings growing up. I don't know if any of you don't know this, but Molly and I are siblings. Molly's known me since I was born.
He has to take my word for it because he doesn't remember anything.
I do have a very patchy memory when it comes to childhood.
Okay.
What you doing?
Anybody else have birds?
Yes.
You did?
Couple, yeah.
We're all bird people.
Budgies
So
and lovebirds.
Birdless.
Birdless. We also had geese.
We had geese,
Yeah.
ducks,
Geese.
and ducks.
No ducks.
No ducks.
We had ducks.
Oh.
The
They're
ducks,
big birds.
turkeys.
Can I get into your phone again?
chickens.
All of our
Yes.
birds escaped.
Well, it makes sense because we have a chicken on the first record.
Oh yeah.
So we are bird
we
people.
like birds.
And I'm growing quite fond of the little chirper next door. Okay, so we got a bunch of questions that you guys submitted via TikTok and Instagram. And we just want to thank you for posting those questions. We want to thank you for tuning in. As we understand it, there is a lot of you in different places in the world where it might be really early, such as the UK, or it could be late, such as, where could it be late?
The UK, it's both early and late.
It's both
if you
early
think
and
about
late.
it.
And we'll end down in the States, on the eastern seaboard, you know, that's midnight.
Midnight.
So hey, thank you for staying up on either side of the spectrum.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
You know, if it's late, we hope you have a really good sleep, and if it's early, we hope you have a great day. We're so stoked to be doing this, to be connecting with you guys around this exciting time of releasing some new music tomorrow. We got our songs I Got Love and Stay Behind coming out, and you can listen to those wherever you listen to music, on Spotify or Apple or YouTube or Amazon, and eventually you're going to be able to listen to it on vinyl, because we're certainly going to press vinyl. So yeah, just thank you guys for all the support. It's been amazing to connect with you in this new modern way via the app and otherwise. Whether you're a new fan or an old fan, we thank you for being on board and coming on this ride with us. So without further ado, we're gonna read some questions, and I gotta keep getting back into Jasmine's phone because my phone is filming the thing.
My face doesn't match apparently.
And Jasmine is it an Android?
Yeah,
Which I always tease her about, and
Everybody does.
her green text.
my green text.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know, let's start light. This is from I Am Piranha on Instagram.
Great name.
We know you well. Thank you for all your great posts and for supporting us. What were your other jobs before music became your full-time job? I'll go first. I was a cook. I cooked the food for the people. Jasmine?
I did lots of different serving jobs. So I worked coffee shops and restaurants, and I also did hair. I was a hairdresser for a short stint as well.
She did my hair. She was great at
I
it.
did Molly's and
It's
Ryan's.
so sad when you stopped being a hairdoer.
Yeah.
I served the food and also pumped the gas.
There was a time when
Oh, something you remember?
I do. There was a time. Okay, there's two stories. Molly worked at a gas station, and I was just a obnoxious teenager. And I would go in to when Molly was working. I'd ask to use the phone, and I would okay.
That's a story you don't want to tell.
No, okay. You're okay.
Just go
Go back to your amnesia.
Yeah. I suddenly forget. And then we all served in a restaurant together, both, all three of us, Jasmine, myself, and Molly.
That's true,
Yeah.
right? But that was like
Yeah.
our collective last job.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
collective last job.
So thank you, 80s restaurant.
Thank
Yeah.
you to 80s Restaurant, 14th and Lonsdale in North Van.
Yeah, go
You
get
guys-
some eggs.
You guys
What about
rock.
you, Mike?
I used to work in a music store when I was young.
It's a
and
cool job.
It was cool. And a variety of other manual labor jobs. And then I worked in homeless shelters for a while, which was pretty cool. And then music.
Nice, admirable stuff.
I was a professional student. I was really nerdy and I didn't really like the working world, so I just kind of stayed in school and eventually became one of those people that was TAing and doing like little science experiments and stuff like that was older than the other kids. So very, very nerdy stuff.
I like it.
Allie is the resident nerd, but you know that's not a nice name. He's the smart guy in the band, and he's also the funniest guy in the band. I'm the least smart and the least funny.
That is not true at all.
I was making a really smart
It's a
joke.
hilarious joke.
That was so self-deprecating.
Okay, this one is from Croxatonic on TikTok. First up, hi Molly, I love you and your art.
My art loves you too.
Okay, question, what song or songs were the hardest to write and what were the easiest? You know, I don't know if you're referring to the new record or all the records, but I find the first record is kind of easiest to write because no one's listening, so there's like no pressure. And then from there, that pressure can get to you. So I found that like the first record was easy, the second record was harder, but then the third record was really hard because the pressure mounted. And then by the fourth record, I was like, you just got to put that pressure away. You got to get back to being youthful in your creative spirit. And so that was good. But then the fifth record, you know, the pressure returned because the fourth record, you know, didn't do as much as we wanted it to do. So as a songwriter in the business of music, I find you think too much and you talk too much to the industry angle of creating commerce, let's say, and that can really get in the way of the freedom and the release of creativity. So now I try to think as little as possible and I try to feel as much as possible. And on this last record that was written during the pandemic, where there was a lot of emotion going on in the world, I really just like tried to feel that feeling and write from that place. And I don't know if I'd call it easy, but it happened without that pressurized thought, and it was a joy. And so yeah, we're really excited about sharing this next record because it did come from a very feeling place. You want to read the next question?
Sure. Yeah. So this one's from. That was a good answer, by the way.
You know,
Nice job.
smart guy in the band.
Yeah, smart guy. So this is from Maja the Rat. I'm not sure. Maha the Rat, Maja the Rat. Will there be a Molly or a Jasmine song on the album? And the answer is yes to both.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. So I guess I could speak a little bit about the song that I sang on the record, which, without giving too much away, which was one of my very favorite ever songs written by this handsome gentleman. And so it was an absolute joy and pleasure to sing. We switched up the lyric a little bit so that it was more applicable to me. And it came at the perfect time. I can't really say too much about it without giving it away, but I think that's probably enough.
I could say it's magical.
Yeah,
Okay.
You
Thank you.
really did a great job.
you brought the song
I
to
can't
life.
wait for everybody to hear that.
One cool thing that happened was that so I went to Ryan's small studio space to record a demo for it. And I went there and we just very organically did it and without too much pressure to do it. And then we planned on, of course, like upping the demo. Obviously, when you get into the bigger, fancier studio, you want to do that. So we tried and tried and tried, and I sang it probably, 25, 30 times, and thought for sure that it would be better, and it just never really got better. So we used the demo, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely for all you, burgeoning producers and engineers out there and songwriters that record your own music, your demo vocals are probably always the best and most magical. So if you can, record them well enough so that you can use them, because I've certainly learned the hard way over the years.
That's a great tip.
Yeah, that is a really important tip.
How about your song?
My song, I may or may not have written some of the lyrics for the first time ever in this band, so that's something new and interesting, and that's all I have to say about it. It's pretty fun to sing.
It's also absolutely magical.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
So much magic.
Faves.
It was actually cool. I've never, how shall I say this? It's the first Mother song out of like the 100+ Mother songs that I haven't written a single lyric for. Molly's song, and Molly did in fact write some of the lyrics. So I love it so much for that reason alone, just because it comes from a different voice, and then what her voice did with it is really beautiful. Can't wait to share it. What inspired I Got Love? Well, as I mentioned, so this record was kind of born out of this pandemic moment, and there was a lot of struggle and trouble and chaos in the world, and like I said, I was trying to feel this record into being, and a theme that came up a lot was how to be at peace amidst the chaos and the struggle. And that felt like a really good theme to write into and to write around. And thus I think this album came out quite conceptual around that theme. And I Got Love is certainly a song that encapsulates that theme very well. It's a simple universal truth of, despite what might be going on around you, you still have access to this place within that is peaceful, that is loving, that is okay, that you produce all by yourself, and it's powerful, and it's a great weapon to use against the external struggle. And so that's where that came from. And I was writing a lot in my apartment, and because we were all forced inside, and my neighbors would text me and say, hey, could you keep it down from time to time? And when I was writing I Got Love, that song, it also kind of wrote itself, and when songs write themselves, you get quite lost in them, and you sing them loudly, and you kind of move to them. And so I was belting this song late one night, and I got a text from my neighbor Craig, and I saw the text from a distance, and oh no, Craig is shutting me down. But then I read the text, and he said, hey man, I just want to tell you that new song that you're writing, that sounds great. It sounds like you're channeling the laws of nature, is what Craig said.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I know, and I was just like, oh, thank you, Craig. You don't know what you just did. You just gave me so much confidence.
Now I'm gonna sing more and louder.
No, then I stopped. And then he texted back, he said, hey, don't get shy on me now.
He's the perfect neighbor for you. That's so funny.
I know, well, yeah, like I mentioned, I just moved, so it was really sad to say goodbye to Craig.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just want that back, right?
I think so. Okay, where are we at here? How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay?
Should we double check and make sure everything is okay?
Sure.
I just want to make sure it's
You don't
still.
even know if this is working.
Yeah, right? We just want to. Oh, yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Okay. We're good.
You guys
Good.
are working.
The good connection.
You're
I'm
working
just going to
hard.
read out some of these cute little, lots of love. Oh, and then a shout out to Craig also there, which is really cute. Yeah, awesome.
You know what? This might be a really cool time to switch gears, and we just want to talk about this artwork that accompanies I Got Love and Stay Behind. So you guys might remember this when these amazing people posted a video swinging on swings on TikTok with the background on fire, and the video totally blew up, and they were playing Hayloft, and we just loved the vibe of that video. It felt iconic and apocalyptic, and like it really had something special. And so we reached out to Knee Socks on TikTok, follow Knee Socks, and we said, hey, we love this video. Can we get the rights to use this for our album campaign? And they were so kind to give us the rights. And we've been making stuff around this art.
We have. Thank you so much, Knee Socks. It was so fun to work with your beautiful images. And we made this shirt that's going to be available soon.
Walk right up to the
Very
front. Yeah.
nice.
We should send one to Knee Socks.
Oh yeah, Knee Socks.
You gotta reach out somehow.
how many
do we do that?
Oh, I have ways.
We have that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
your information.
We're tight on the internet. You know, the question is, how many shirts do you want?
Yeah, you deserve.
Yeah,
Thank
seriously.
You. It was so nice to have
Yeah.
such cool imagery to work with. So keep making videos.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a birthday on TikTok. This user is called Ooga Booga. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Ooga Booga. Sometimes I just say that to myself in the bathroom mirror at the beginning of the day. It's the first thing that comes out of my mouth. I just, Ooga Booga, let's do this day.
Maybe that's
Probably where they got it from.
Yeah.
I don't make a TikTok video.
Oh.
It's a private ritual. Jasmine, what is your favorite yoga pose? Asks Rebecca Barrett.
Oh, okay. Hi, Rebecca. Probably child's pose. I can't really do any yoga, I realize.
Yeah.
I'm wearing jeans.
Okay.
But child's pose, it's a staple, it's a favorite, and it's pretty accessible. I like to do it a lot.
What inspires you to write your music, to create? Love from Dubai. I'm going to throw this question to Ali on drums because he's been in Dubai.
I grew up in Dubai, so I was thrilled to see that somebody from Dubai was reaching out. Hi, Dubai homie, or homies. Hopefully there's multiple of you. What inspires me? I guess the love of music in general inspires me, and also like anything that I hear these days, like sounds in nature, music that I'm hearing. I try and listen as often as possible as I can to my surroundings these days, and I let it kind of sit in my soul for a little while until hopefully I can turn something out myself that responds to the universe around me.
That's awesome.
I do
Very
it well,
cool.
if I do say so myself.
Yeah, Ali has a really great solo project called Nowist. It's electronic music, and it really takes you on a great journey. So
Yeah, it's
check out
awesome.
Nowist. Now.
Now
Yes.
it's now.
Mike, do you have insights into your creative process?
Mm.
Whoa!
Go get him, Dahlia. Go get him.
Dahlia does not want to hear you talk about your creative process.
You probably stepped on her tail to make her do it.
Duly noted.
She's already the king of this castle, I tell ya.
Yeah.
She's like,
That was aggressive.
She
Go.
probably heard someone coming home. It's just about the doors.
Ah.
It's okay. We're good now, hey? You don't need to protect us. We're good. We're good.
Creative process.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, I don't know, it's easy to get stuck in it. A lot of people get writer's block or have trouble doing things or have trouble seeing things from a different perspective. So a lot of it is changing perspective, going for a run, doing a workout, going somewhere you haven't been before, go to the water, go somewhere where the sounds are different, see people that inspire you and engage you. All those things breed creativity, new ideas.
Yeah, I would agree. It's like, say you're a songwriter and you play guitar and you write songs on your guitar and you have writer's block. Well, I think it's often really useful to put down the guitar and do something creative in a different medium.
Totally.
And it doesn't have to be on a piano. It can be like you can creatively write, or you can take a picture on your phone and like apply a cool filter. Something that just gets the creative juices flowing. Or even, just like, being healthy or having a delightful conversation with a friend. These are all ways to kind of move that energy and get the creative juices flowing. I totally agree with that. Just gonna unlock Jasmine's phone here. The old Android.
Likes to shut down.
Huh?
Just likes to shut down.
Okay. It feels
Yeah.
like it shuts down quicker. Just
Say
feels like the
that.
Android does everything worse.
You know.
Just joking. You got a great phone.
I'm literally, every single time I get teased about my Android, it's more fuel for to buy another Android and then another for the rest of time.
Even the word Android, it feels like the machine is about to break.
Do you know what the Siri?
Like an old-fashioned
Do you know what
robot.
the Siri is of Android or of Samsung?
What?
The Siri of
I
Samsung.
tune out whenever you start talking about Android. Everyone with an Android is
Okay.
hating me right now. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Which is like probably over half of the population of the planet.
Yeah. I'm not an iPhone snob. In
Yeah.
fact, we should all use our phones less and grow a garden. Yeah,
Dahlia's growing a garden right now.
she is. Can we get an album title? Says Moth Wiki. You know what? No.
We
No, you can't. But I'll give you a hint. A big question for a band when they title their album is it going to be one word or two words or lots of words? That's usually the question. And we went with a one-word album title.
That's a good,
I feel almost just sort of like, whoo, I just revealed so
devolved.
much.
We've done that before. Eureka.
Yeah, Eureka.
The Sticks, that's two.
Yeah,
We added the
yeah.
the.
So it's one word. So there's a lot of words that are one out there, but you can guess if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah. What else do we got here? Ryan, how do you get stuck writing? That is basically the question that we just answered. Oh, there was a good one about a lyric. Rebecca Barrett, favorite lyric from the new album. Jasmine, do you have a favorite lyric to put you on the spot? Have you even listened to the lyrics?
I don't know any of the lyrics.
I wrote out all the lyrics several times and I still can't remember a
I
single
know,
lyric.
it's so fun. I love the beginning of Stay Behind. I love the whole first verse.
Give it to the people.
I can't, are we not supposed to reveal anything like that?
I think.
I guess some people
think
I
so.
think
know.
some
That
people even
song's out.
have the song.
Oh yeah, that
That
song's
song
gonna
is
be
now
out.
out.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
okay,
So
Yeah,
we're good.
give it
I
away.
love, so here's what I love. The whole idea of I don't want to write a masterpiece. That whole kind of beginning of that verse and just like the whole theme of the song for me is so beautiful, but that particular line, because I really feel like that song is a masterpiece. Like I really do. So it's just, there's this kind of like beautiful irony in that first line for me personally, because that's just how I feel. So.
No, I think that is an objective truth. It is a masterpiece.
It really is.
I'm joking.
It is. It's so beautiful.
False?
I got love.
I got love. That, what a lyric. That is.
What a lyric.
It's,
Killer
just-
lyric.
it's hard to understand. It's pretty cryptic.
I know. Well, I like the cryptic lyrics.
a lot of layers
Like
to
to read
that,
between the lines.
and grammatically correct.
Yeah.
There's all get up.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the lyrics?
I know all the bass lines.
He's got favorite. Why don't you sing a bass line? Ali,
Drum solo.
drum fill. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Okay.
Nice. That's
Um,
my favorite too.
Well, there was a thing that I would say to myself, just like in life as a mantra, I guess, and it was, there is a place where it hurts the most, but will you go there and weep into your birth? And I liked it because, like, oh man, yeah. Basically, I was asking myself, like, yeah, you got problems like everybody does inside of yourself, and they probably go deep all the way to your birth, intergenerational, you know, perhaps, who knows, but they're deep. But the question is, like, are you brave enough to be so vulnerable and to explore into that pain or into that trauma or into that problem and release, you know, cry into it, weep into it as a means to get out a better person, a more healed person. So I would say that often enough that I then wrote it down on a piece of paper and then I put it on my fridge and I read it every day and I was like, you know, there's something to those words. They really hit me deeply. And then finally I was watching a movie and I think it was The Gentleman. It wasn't necessarily a great movie. It was kind of just a whatever movie about a bunch of gangsters in Britain with like Matthew McConaughey. A Guy Ritchie film called The Gentleman.
Never heard of it.
And this like song came on. It was like a bass line that was like da 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 da, and it was almost kind of like jazzy, and it was dope. And I just grabbed the guitar and looked at those lyrics, and then the two worlds just collided, and the song "Weep" came out. And it was an interesting writing process. I've never really written a song quite like that. But those lyrics, those are my favorite lyrics. There's a place where it hurts the most, but will I go there and weep into my birth?
Nice.
Beautiful.
Real therapy.
I think music, you know, is the best therapy. Whether you're listening to it or whether you're writing it, there's something about music. You know, it changes your chemistry. I think quicker than any other art. I find, like, you know, staring at a painting is, you can have a visceral response, but there's something about music, right? That just in an instant you can be sent down a totally different portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of which, like, what are your favorite bands? Like, who does that to you? Other artists?
Oh, I hate these kind of questions. I
Jazz?
can't think of anything
You
at
know,
the moment. I'm sorry.
James Blake as
Yeah.
like a current artist who does that to me quite often, where I'm just get so moved when I listen to his voice and his music.
Yeah, he's connected.
He's like,
Yeah.
he's like otherworldly. I've seen it, only a couple times, like people who are like that connected. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful sight to see.
An artist, John Hopkins.
I was gonna say John Hopkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah.
He changes your chemistry. But it's to a better place. It's like to a more gentle place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To a transcendent place.
Transcendent. That's
Yeah.
the word. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a composer named Ludovico Einaudi. He's a modern classical composer. And
Ludovico Einaudi.
he's an Italian composer, and it's shockingly beautiful.
Wow.
It feels gorgeous.
I like that, shockingly beautiful.
Shockingly beautiful. That's the way it should be.
I like Daniel Johnston. There you go.
Daniel
He
Johnston.
moves me.
Yeah.
And Nick Cave.
There you go.
There you go.
You've
There
got
you go.
peeps.
Made an answer.
I was asked this question yesterday on an phone interview, and it was, "What's your favorite TV theme song?" And I was just like so stumped. But then I was like, "Oh, The Red Right Hand on Peaky Blinders."
Yeah, by Nick Cave.
By Nick Cave.
That's
Nice one.
And how every different episode there's a different band that plays
I
it.
love when they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the different covers of the song. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, that was cool. That's a good show.
Well, goodness gracious, all y'all. I think we're wrapping up here. But thank
So
you.
soon?
Well,
That was quick.
That was 30 minutes goes by
Yeah.
fast.
That's incredible.
And I mean, some of these people need to get on with their day or go to bed.
Go to
Go
bed.
back to bed.
Go back to
Especially if you
bed.
got up at 5. Go back to bed.
But
Have
yeah,
some cereal.
That's a
love
great thing to
cereal.
do.
I miss cereal.
I bought a box of cereal
No.
the other day and I ate so much of it because you just can't have
Oh
one bowl.
yeah, it's
so
game
good.
over.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what kind?
Special K.
Oh.
But Special K with almonds and vanilla.
Oh come
Ooh.
on, get out of town.
Oh, it was like a revelation. I haven't had cereal in years.
Damn.
It was a bad choice. Now I'm like addicted to cereal again.
I love it all, like whether it's Weetabix with 4 tablespoons of sugar.
Yeah, even Shreddies are good.
Shreddies are
Shreddies are
great.
dope.
Yeah.
With blueberries? Anyway.
I like
sorry.
cornflakes even.
Sorry to bring up cereal. We're all starving for cereal. Carbs.
Well, speaking of
Kill 'em.
foods, there was a question about chips. So this lovely person sent Jasmine a crate of chips to the yoga studio that you worked at, yeah?
Yes, and it was an absolutely wonderful gift to receive at a yoga studio. Got a call from my boss at the yoga studio. Jasmine, did you order a box of chips? Like, because that's the first thing you would do is get a box of chips sent to your yoga studio.
It's
work.
very un-yoga teacher.
It's just, it's like, it's so perfect. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
They probably thought you were like, oh my god, she eats chips.
We have to talk to her.
Everyone knows.
This is a bad look.
Like, I can't believe it. Yes, so and we have lovely conversations via Instagram about chips, like almost on a every other day basis whenever I'm in my DMs. We talk about chips pretty often. Chips for breakfast. This guy is like so dedicated to his lifestyle, which is revolves
When I
around eating
was like
chips.
25, I would eat chips. That's all I would eat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember like falling asleep with a bag of
Plain
Doritos on my
chips.
chest, like when I was 20.
You ever put chips in cereal?
No.
No.
You haven't lived.
Salty and sweet.
Wow.
But I know he really wants to know what everybody's favorite chip is. He knows mine. We've discussed at great length.
I don't know. I have a favorite chip. Sour cream and onion, maybe. Is it?
High five.
I like the ketchup.
Ketchup chip. And you know that's hard to disguise. You've been in the bag. And you're all red.
I just lick off the coating, or I haven't eaten them forever.
You're like,
Your tongue gets all red.
that's ridiculous.
That's so gross.
Who else has a favorite chip?
Jalapeno cheddar.
Okay.
Classy.
Straight up tortilla.
Tortilla. Good
You get the
choice.
dip.
That's
Yeah,
so
forget that.
adult. That come on, really.
There's salty and crunchy.
Tortilla. That's a chip I have like when I'm trying to be healthy.
Good like being healthy and having something terrible.
At the same time.
Well, we wish that we could just hang out with all of you and get to know what your favorite chips are. But you know, it's been amazing like this, and it continues to be amazing to connect with you all online, and we cannot wait until the world opens up and we can play some shows wherever you live. We're really gonna get out there and support this record as best as we can, as far and as wide as we can. But in the meantime, we're gonna be safe. You be safe. Be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones you love. And thank you so much for all of your support, for tuning in, for your questions. And yeah, we got songs coming out tomorrow, already out in some parts of the world. Thanks for listening. Hope you like it. Take care. Love, Mother.
Thank you.
Be well, everyone.
How do you turn it off?
I don't know.
Make sure you do.
Yeah. Did you figure it out?